Hi everyone, Harley's here.
Hey everyone, it's Naj, and today we're here with season 6, episode 10 of All American. Quick things, All American got renewed for a seventh season.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly, sadly, Cody is not coming
Bro,
back for
nah, I
season
don't
seven.
I can't I won't believe that until y'all
He
if
he
that's really official,
he
bro.
posted, yeah, he posted on his Instagram. He posted a picture on with his sticker.
Yeah, he showed the sticker, but like I'm thinking, don't they do that every year though when the show's gonna go on break? When they like the trailer, like when
I
he
don't, I
take
don't, I don't know because then an interview said about what he's going to be his next step. I don't think anybody else did the sticker thing.
bro.
Everybody else was like, "Yay!" So we're just waiting to see who else is going to be on the next season. But he definitely is leaving.
Nah,
Um,
that's a heart if that's true, that's heartbreaking, bro. Cause yeah, they might have just lost me right there. They might have just lost me. Yo.
not you being the biggest Asher warrior. Stop. No,
Yeah.
and then another sad news is All American Homecoming got canceled.
Yeah.
Um, so season 3 is his last season. Honestly, I'm kind of like,
I figured. I know. I mean, I knew it. Like, bro, you can't lose.
damn.
Yeah, you can't lose Damon or Peyton Alex Smith as like a regular, and then like I don't know. I just don't know how that will even work. I don't know how it's gonna work. I feel like it's gonna be so weird.
The trailer was already like, I'm not gonna hold you. There was a lot of characters on All American Homecoming that I just did not care about.
Yeah.
Obviously coming to the show, I cared about Peyton Alex Smith because I know him from a previous show. Uh, I was obviously here for Simone, and then everybody else had little to no storyline. Cam literally lost his football.
Cam
He could
became
have
my
been.
favorite. He became my favorite. Like if season one, he was so good. I really liked
Hmm.
him in season one.
And they kind of fumbled him because he could have been on that field with Spencer and them and Darnell. Instead, he got here doing High School Musical, Stomp the Yard with his Stomp the Yard girlfriend
Yeah, I
Keisha.
don't like the storyline they gave him in season one where he like had that aneurysm or whatever,
Hmm.
and it stopped him from playing football. Yeah, that was stupid in my
Yeah, it
opinion.
was stupid just to have Asher get his little one day off on 3 seasons later. Anyways, that is sad news, but we're gonna be here to still talk about it. Honestly, I don't have no expectations going into season 3. I don't know what's gonna happen, so it should be nice to see or be surprised, I
Yeah,
guess. Now, I'm gonna have to kind of collect my thoughts because it's been 4 days since I've seen this episode. So, who do you want to start off with? Well, Patience wasn't here, so
yeah.
that
Nah,
was good.
Patience wasn't in the episode. No,
Yeah, Patience and yeah, Patience wasn't really there, and it
Coop
was
wasn't
about,
there. Coop
yeah,
wasn't
Cool
there
wasn't there
either.
either. And the episode flew by very rather smoothly, to be honest.
Yeah,
So I think we got Spencer, Olivia, Jordan, and Layla as, and then also Jasher as well.
yeah.
So who you want to start off with?
I don't even know. Uh,
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we could do. I don't know. We could do.
we can do Jasher because I mean that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Go your for your, go for your ship. Go hard.
Nah, yo, this is the last few episodes we're gonna see with Jasher, bro. It's heartbreaking, honestly. Like, I don't know, like, bro, I really don't believe he's leaving, man. I'm really, and if he's leaving, I don't think he's gonna be the only one leaving,
Yeah, I
honestly.
mean, obviously he taking Jamie and that baby.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but
He probably gonna move and like get another job somewhere or something like that.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna have planned for him, but this episode I really did like his storyline with him and Jamie. I loved her like helping Jordan and Layla figure out the whole
The
place.
brunch, yeah.
Yeah, the brunch and like I knew as soon as like they started doing that, she was gonna miss it because she comes from waitressing and doing
Hmm.
all that. Because that's how we met her with Asher, like season four, I want to say.
Yeah.
Um, and I, you can see that her eyes just like lit up when she was like helping Jordan and all that stuff and helping everybody situate things. So I really like the way she stepped up and she got a new job now. Like I like that.
Yeah,
It's something that she's excited for.
I was curious to see how like how were they paying any for anything, how much did she make if she was working, whatever. And I
Yeah.
think one of the things that was so amazing about this episode, that I already kind of talked about on another podcast that I was on, but I like that they utilized Jamie's previous, experience with her working in like, being like a waitress and also, I was working with like bar drinks, whatever. Her helping Layla because to be honest, as much as we all wanted like scenes, I really craved a scene for Jamie and Layla for a while
Yeah.
And to see it happen so authentically, which was essentially like her saying, hey, like I can help, she automatically jumped in and helped Jordan because the bartender just got up and dipped. Like
She just bounced. Like
she
that
just
was
bounced.
crazy.
Like mind you, I think brunch drinks are rather simple. Like it's just like orange juice, a drop of like champagne, a little bit of
Yeah.
fruit. And she, I guess, she couldn't handle the pressure, which is crazy because I know you probably was doing better at a crowded bar later in the night. But okay,
Yeah.
so to like have Layla not be there and then her kind of like trying to figure out what's happening because she's not there to see what's happening behind the scenes, and for Jamie to help Jordan automatically, and then the conversation between her and Layla later on where Layla was like, hey, you want to work for me, how about you be my manager? And it was nice to see like Jamie kind of like falter in a sense and not
Yeah.
automatically say yes, because she, and in her mind, as much as she wants it, this is the opportunity for her, this is something that she dreamed of.
Yeah.
She doesn't want that to get in the way of Asher. And I like
Yeah.
the conversation between Asher and Jamie to where he was like, he doesn't want her to put her career on hold because of him. Because within this year and a half of, obviously having a child, they've obviously had to make sacrifices, probably lost some sleep, had to probably figure out who's going to be the more money maker while somebody else stays with the kid,
Yeah.
and then also trying to figure out who's going to watch the kid, and then obviously it's still very under Jamie's like personality, because in the beginning of the season she didn't want everybody to lose sleep over AJ. She
Yeah. She
didn't
didn't
she
want too
didn't
much help either. Like,
yeah, she didn't want too
yeah.
much help. That's why she moved out. That's why they moved out. And she didn't want to she wanted to know how it was to actually handle taking care of AJ without assistance and help. So, she's just, it makes sense for her to have the decision of like, I don't want to take a risk and then we'd be struggling to like take over our child, or like trying to figure out who's
Yeah.
going to babysit or whatever. And it was reassuring for Asher to be like, listen, I don't want you to also lose your dream because of me. I've had a chance to go out in the field and get my last wish. I do not want to see you like lose your shine, lose your dim, you lose your passion because you're putting it
Yeah.
on the back burner for me. Um, and I like when they have those talks because it really shows that the relationship. That's why the relationship works. That's why the relationship is obviously thriving within two since for 2 seasons,
Yeah.
and now we can see Jamie more potentially at Layla's
Hopefully, man,
working
we better
because
see her more. Like, yo, we better
I'm
not go another
serious.
episode where you're out without either one of them, bro. I swear, bro. Like,
And also they're integrated into this season, and I love how they're integrated with the core four.
yeah.
And also I think within the next few episodes they're going to probably be, because I think Jordan is going to be looking for a best man between Spencer and Asher.
Oh yeah.
So yes, but like Jamie, like she just act like, the actress is amazing. So I need to see her
Yeah.
more.
Please,
I
yeah.
like she's like a ball of sunshine that you just need in this show sometimes because
And
of all the
she
nonsense.
gives like new light to the cast too. Like she like it's a new
Hmm.
conversations that she can have with everybody. Because I thought it was really cool to see her and Jordan working together. And I feel like we could see that with other characters too. So and we really haven't seen her much with like all the characters. It's been like for a few minutes, but
Yeah.
nothing like whole episodes, like so I really like that. And I can't wait to see her
Yeah.
and Laura, freaking her and Layla's relationship
Laura.
her and Layla's relationship grow. So I think
Hmm.
that's gonna be good. And
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
Jamie is a better like friend replacement instead of Patience. Like I can't
Oh
like
yeah.
Patience just calls a nag in Layla's back, and I don't need Patience anywhere. Like you see how Jamie fit so perfectly in this episode. Like
Yeah.
her and Asher, like all three couples together at like in the Baker's home, laughing about how Liv was
Yep.
definitely not suited to take like to babysit AJ. Everybody just fit naturally. Like they brought comedicness to this episode. Like I just
Yeah.
feel like this is what we need. Keep them there. Thank you.
Right.
Like Jamie should have been on the football field last episode in the
No,
crowd instead of at home with the
I
with the
can't
baby
believe it,
stressing.
bro. I can't believe it. I still can't believe this
Yo,
that
I'm crying.
episode.
The episode we don't even want to talk about it.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
They really thought that they ate with that episode. That's crazy.
He said, "Give me that fucking plea." I can't. I never talked about it. I was just like, wow.
Wow.
Now go to episode 10. And also let's go to episode 12 because episode 11 is a play.
Oh yeah, I did see that thing of play,
Yeah.
like, and it's at Crenshaw too, right? Bro, like why? Like that's not even believable.
And
That's not
don't
even
that
believable.
it gets worse. It gets worse because I think Olivia and Jordan were supposed to have go on a date together, something like that, and they
Wow.
rescheduled for this nonsense. And Preach called him up there and said, "Hey,
Yep.
Spencer, help me up." Anyways, let's get back to the story though. Um, we can do Olivia. We can do
Yeah.
Olivia next. What Spencer? Oh yeah, it was the combine,
Come on.
combine
That was wild.
More like the interrogation bind, bro. I
Yeah.
kid you not. I was so like listen, I don't know about sports, so I was very bewildered to see all these people just clocking Spencer's cheat, bringing up all the time
Yeah.
that he stopped playing football, not even trying to figure out when those things are in line with his dad's death, Billy's
Yeah,
death,
they
when
were
he got
wild.
shot. They were
It is like
wild.
that. It is like that in real life. I'm pretty sure it's probably even worse because like they gotta like really try and figure out like, yo, are you worth this money that they're gonna pay you and draft pick and all that stuff. So I'm sure it's way worse and they gotta actually take actual physical tests and all that stuff. So but the questions were crazy though. Like
Mhm.
even though I know like it's that's normal, I know that it gets even worse. Just to hear them actually saying these things like what happened with when you got shot? This are you in a gang and all this stuff? I'm like, yo,
Right,
that's
and talking about his thug friends and like, why did Billy pick you? Like, was it something like
yeah,
as if he like paid Billy to get him over to Beverly Hills?
yeah,
Like the insinuations is crazy, especially when you watch like I mean, well, yeah, Spencer and Jordan, all of them as a characters and where they got to at this point, and you
yeah,
see like Spencer go through so much, and then to hear these people just be like, oh, I already know how you are because I saw on this paper.
yeah. They're
I'm like,
wild. And the
okay.
quitting football stuff, like, yo, you don't know why he quit. Like, you don't
Yeah,
know like the
that's what
re
I'm
like,
saying. Like, huh? Especially when y'all know of his dad being a football player
yeah,
and the time that he started was around the time that his dad literally died. Like, what?
yeah. That stuff was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
I
Like,
could not believe that shit. I was actually appalled. I was like, okay, well, this is not this like if you get these answers from him, what is that going to determine?
yeah. Well, I
Oh,
guess
just oh yeah, okay.
some of them could like give like red flags, but they were asking questions that like come on, like, why did you quit football? Yo, because he felt like
Right.
it.
Yeah, like he did. Like, what? What if he didn't have tuition
Like,
money? What if he couldn't buy an outfit? What if he couldn't like
yeah,
he
like,
barely could have board he remember in season 1 or 2, he didn't even know he'd never owned a tuxedo before. Like,
oh
can we just be
yeah, I remember
honest?
that. Yeah,
Like, come on.
like, yeah, they're wild. Like,
Like, let's be
I don't know. I'm
honest.
glad he
Billy
got
Baker
through
helped
it
him.
though. Yeah, I really do wish Billy was here because I feel like this would have been a perfect episode, for that. But I'm glad he got through it though. I knew Liv was gonna show up,
Yes,
when
as
they
she
had that
should.
conversation. I knew it. It was just like the Vegas episode where, but I didn't know she was gonna show up at the Vegas episode, but it felt like exactly like this where I knew she was gonna show up for him after that conversation that they had, and Laura
Yeah.
gave her that advice.
Laura was
So
giving hella advice. She was giving everything that she experienced with
yeah.
Billy. So it was nice to at least have like, cause I don't recall a lot of times where Laura would talk to her kids about football because it would be mainly Billy.
Yeah.
So to see that now since Billy is gone, we're seeing Laura more so give her experience about being a football player's wife and how NFL is and how the
Yeah.
draft is and what she's encountered when the kids were younger or before they even were born. And it gives perspective and kind of ideas to Olivia about what she may encounter, what advice she may have to give Spencer in order to help him because when she was on the phone with him, he sounded defeated. Like he was walking
Yeah,
out,
he was, bro.
he
I
was
would
and
be
he
too after those questions, bro.
yeah, I
Which
would have left.
it's crazy that he wasn't better prepared for it, or like they didn't prepare him more for it. But yeah, I mean, I would have been defeated after those too, especially if you just
Mhm.
blindsided by all those questions and the way that they were just saying it, like
Blunt.
bro, they were just it was crazy,
Yeah, and it sucks because we can't even say, well, damn, how didn't supposed to prepare for it because he has no one there. Kenny was gone for like 2 years.
bro. Kenny,
Mac is an op. Billy is dead. And there's nobody else that could really give him this advice. So it was like he was screwed ever since Billy died.
yeah,
So there's nothing that could physically or mentally prepare him for the question that they would have asked because the only person that really knows him like that, besides everybody else, is Billy. And he didn't have that with him. So but to
yeah.
like have Olivia come and then help him and make sure to keep his head right, and even him talking to her, and he was like, "Listen, I may not be able to talk to her later, but I'm gonna try." She knew her man sounded defeated. She got on that flight. First of all, I don't know how fast these flights is. Like, did she get first
Yeah,
class?
yeah, she definitely did. She probably got a jet. You know, they got that money. They got money. So
She got that
she
helicopter.
said, Laura, run me that car real quick.
She said, "Give me that bank real quick. Go ahead and spend me a couple dollars. I gotta get to my
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
A round trip flight."
yeah. That's crazy, man. She got there
But
fast though.
yes, she did. And he pulled through. He came back and answered some questions and he ate down. Like I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I
now
loved
what?
it. It
Are
was
you gonna
great.
invest or no? You're gonna invest now or ask these dumbass questions? Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. And then with Olivia, hers was unserious.
Yeah, I loved. It was
because
funny. Yeah, it was funny.
Cause I never, cause like I don't know why, but I forgot that. I mean, well, I didn't forget, but I just didn't think fully into like Olivia being gone for a whole year and a half to where me remembering that I'm like, oh yeah, she's only been a couple months of her being back, so it's only been a couple months of her actually knowing AJ, and everybody
Yeah.
else has had a year and a half
Oh
to get
yeah, I
to
never
know
thought about
him.
that too. Yeah, I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
I never thought about that until like last episode. I mean, this episode. So I was like, oh well, that makes sense as to why AJ doesn't
Yeah.
like her because he doesn't know her. Everybody else knows about what he likes and what he don't like. What
Yeah.
his peeves is, what he don't like, or what would make him cry, or what would not make him cry, or what would help him, or what was he interested into, what food he likes. She doesn't know
Yeah.
all that. And then plus obviously when she came back, that's when Jamie was like, okay, we got to peace, we got to bounce. So it wasn't like she actually had a chance to be with the baby a lot to where the baby would obviously get used to her. So it made sense for her to be like, okay, well, since nobody's here to babysit, AJ while everybody goes to the brunch, I'll babysit because everybody else has a better relationship with AJ and I don't. So you see her go through this whole like kind of understanding of the baby to the point where, even Laura was like, let me help you out. He doesn't like when you press the red button and hang up on your child, on his parents, because obviously Jamie and Ashley called.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the episode, you see her kind of like remember the stuff that she used to do with her dad, and she was like, oh well, let me play you a little bit,
Bruh.
which is funny because I'm like, I remember this. When did this happen?
Yeah, like you remember that? Like,
Yeah,
come
like you
on
remember
now.
that? I'm like, I barely remember what I did when I was like, I mean, I
Yeah,
barely remember
nah,
what I
there's
do
no
last
way.
week. There's no way you remember like what
Yeah.
trick he did and what was he thinking about when you were like three. Like,
Yeah. She
please be
just made up
serious.
some stuff. She just made up
You said she just made that up. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Wait.
Yeah, but it was cute
Oh.
though. It was cute though. Her bonding with AJ, and it was cute that she finally was able to get him to eat. And I liked her conversations with Asher too. I really thought it was
Mhm.
good. I've totally forgot the Asher part where like he kept skipping and like just missing all the calls from Coach. Honestly, I thought the coach, like, even though I knew like they were probably writing him off and writing and ending that character's story, I thought that he was going to offer him a job in the NFL, and that's how they could maybe, if Cody was leaving or something like that, that's how they could write Asher off going to the NFL or something like that, going with Coach Montez, which I love Mrs. Montez coming back too. I really enjoyed that. That was cool. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, since we actually did forget about that in the Asher thing. Yeah, I also was kind of interested because like once again, Olivia and Asher had not talked since like season three.
that's true.
So
Yeah.
you really haven't seen them have any interactions, any like moments or conversations, especially by themselves in a room by them together. So to see like her, once again, she's like, hey, I don't want to intrude or whatever, but once again, it's rather for you to talk to him instead of ignoring the call because once again, what have we learned about ignoring calls in season five? It's not going to end
Bro,
well.
no.
So to see like an end by the end of the episode is Ashley talking to the coach, but more so just Cody acting down.
Yeah, that was a
Like,
really great scene, great
mhm.
moment, great end too. I love the end. Like it was great.
Like the emotional range that Cody has is actually insane. That's why I'm excited to see him in Teen Wolf. Just sidetrack, anyways. But like, I just like
Wait, you
the
haven't gotten to
emotional.
that part yet where he's
No, no,
shoot.
I'm in season four, so I just started
Yeah,
season
that's
four.
crazy.
I've been
Yeah.
kind of dragging, but yeah, I just got to meet Liam. So, anyways,
Uh,
but yeah, like to see him mentally, like he's obviously on the phone by himself. He's not talking to anybody. So to see him recite these lines of like, oh, like happy a little bit, then it gets emotional, and then by the end it's laugh like he's obviously joking, like because imagine that the coach is making jokes
yeah.
within a couple minutes or seconds. That takes a lot of emotion because I was tearing up, and then by the end I was like, oh, laughing because he was like, oh, of course I did this and this with AJ.
Yeah, I thought it was just great.
It just like and I'm just happy they kind of wrote it that way. They didn't write him dying because there's too much definite All-American at this point.
Yeah.
And it was better to leave him off in a good legacy of him thriving than to kill him off because I don't know how I would function with that, especially with how that's like another dad figure to AJ. I mean to AJ, to Asher. Um
Yeah.
so now I'm trying to figure out how they're going to handle it, how Ashley's going to move on with this because obviously he's gone. Is Miss Montez coming back? Who knows?
That would
Honestly,
be great. That could be another way that they could write Asher. If Cody is leaving, they could have him and Miss Montez, like, taking over Coastal or whatever.
mhm.
I think that'd be cool, honestly.
That would be good.
Because she had a really big impact on Asher too. She know she let him play again. She changed his position where he started getting recruits and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So
And
yeah.
he dated her daughter. Well,
Oh
actually, no, they
yeah,
had a fling,
Vanessa.
right?
Yeah, I
They
hate
had
it.
a
Yeah, that's
fling,
crazy.
which I
I
hated
actually
her
wanted them
too.
to get together. I wanted them to get together when that was happening. When it was happening, I thought it was good. I didn't want him with
No.
Olivia.
Yeah,
I
no,
wanted
who shifted Olivia with this man anyways?
yeah, that's
No,
crazy.
no, but like I just never saw it. I mean, Vanessa gave me pick me vibes. She gave me bird vibes, and like how she like wasn't JJ also interested in her too?
Yeah, he was.
So then like Asher was like threw her to the side after everything came out under the sun,
Yeah.
and then she was just trying to get into the group, and she started to be messy at that damn camp.
Yeah, that
I was
was
I
crazy.
was
But that's one of my
like,
favorite episodes. I really like that
oh
episode
yeah, I love that
though.
episode too. That's top three for sure.
Yeah.
Lastly, we can talk about Jordala. Honestly, I loved it. Like I went on a full analysis on the other thing. I low key kind of forgot what even happened this episode to where I could even give an iconic dissection of it. But I actually loved that with this episode we got some answers, we got some questions answered about regarding Layla, such as her still taking medication.
Yeah.
Her therapist is obviously doing an amazing job because at first I thought the therapist was going to like listen to Layla and let Layla do her own thing, but she is letting her do her own thing, but she's also giving her like kind of homework to
Yeah.
maintain. So, obviously, like, because in the beginning of the season, we thought Layla was going to stop her medication and, and figure out what's going to happen during that. But she's taking her medication. She's
Yeah.
also writing down things. She's kind of expressing herself because I said that, like, I mean, obviously, some of my friends that have depression, they say that they write some of their, like, thoughts and emotions in books or, like,
Yeah.
they jot down their emotions to where it can kind of help them, like, maneuver situations. So to have, this therapist say, like, hey, how about you write some of your successes, some of the stuff that you're afraid of, some of the stuff that you want to work on, and having her kind of write it out and finally process like stuff that she's been feeling eternally that she's never really talked about, and seeing how she's grown over these episodes while handling this therapist. And in this episode, seeing her like go from like, once again, she's always been consumed with helping Layla's because this is something of her own. This is something that she helped build. This is something that cannot be taken away from her because obviously the nonsense that's what's happening at, the record label with the Clay situation, her
Yeah.
dad being trash. There's been so much like nonsense, and then like Coop and Patience getting shot or stabbed. Everything over there had just been, mentally draining on her. So to have something new of her own, get destroyed, I knew that would have caused her a major setback. And to finally have to step back and,
Yeah.
basically Jordan and everybody else that works at Layla's handle it while she's not there,
Yeah.
is I know it would have been causing her to like be like, oh my God, like what if something doesn't go right? What if something goes wrong? And to have like, Jordan once again have it under control with a broken arm or sprained arm from AJ playing some tickle or
Bruh,
something,
that's
tickle
crazy.
monster. Um, and have Jamie also step in and help her. And and then we kind of saw her like almost like about to leave her whole studio when she saw that like Jordan was like, "Oh, you're brought in a dip, but hey, everything's under control." And she's
Yeah.
like, "What, a broken arm? Like what?" And to see everything work out at the end, it made her realize that she doesn't have to do this all alone. Like she can actually, she has somebody in good hands that can help run Layla's with her, which is Jamie, and that's why she gave
Yeah.
Jamie the obviously her being the manager, and her her listening to Jamie and firing Jordan
Oh my
is
God, that was
so
funny when it cut right
unserious.
there when she said I have one
One
thing like
thing, yeah,
yeah, I need to agree to. And yeah, that was funny
it
when it
was
cut to
funny.
Jordan. That was funny. So
Yeah. And to see her write down her successes, which was like, hiring Jamie and then Jordan being her number one, and also letting people in more, like some of the stuff that she's listed.
yeah.
It just amazing to see her, fully be able to understand what she wants to improve on or what she's actually doing an amazing job at now. And I feel like now since she's taking a step back at Layla's and she's letting everything finally, obviously develop on its own, she can finally either start worrying about the wedding or she can finally just be free of that nonsense. And she also said she wanted to start like producing music again. So we might be seeing Patience make some
Might be
bangers.
seeing Coop back in the booth.
Right.
Oh,
Say nut. I don't even know what the
oh,
hell Coop was saying during that song, but just know I hope that Layla actually finds some new talent. Honestly,
yeah.
because I do not. I feel like, but Patience gonna be singing at somebody's wedding. Wasn't she
Yeah,
had the little
nah,
dress
we
on?
gotta find some well yeah, she's definitely performing at the wedding. That's just their giveaway. I knew that. But yeah, she gotta find some new talent though.
Hmm.
Cause the one she got right
No,
now ain't
wait.
cutting it.
Okay. Crazy. This is crazy. But since All American Homecoming is canceled, what if Cam come back and she saw him under her label?
Yeah, that'd be fire. I would
And with
like that.
Gabriella, with Gabrielle,
Yeah, I would like that. That would be fire. Cam, that's my boy. I like that.
I don't know why I'm actually
Cam
being
be in his
serious.
bag. Cam be in his bag, man. Like he really yo, that's better than him dancing, yo. Him singing is better than him dancing, yo, because
It's
I
better than
cannot.
anybody dancing. Him and Keith. No, when they made the last like 2 to 3 episodes of All American Homecoming, them like break dancing and stomping the yard.
Yeah, no, it took me out. It took me out of it.
I actually,
I didn't take none of it serious, bro. As soon as he started joining that fraternity, yeah, nah, that
yeah,
was yeah.
it was too much for me. But I'm just excited for Jordala. Like I know now they're definitely getting closer to that wedding because now they're trying to figure
Yeah.
out who the best, who gonna be the best man. They're gonna be the next episode. They're gonna be looking for the venue or something going on with the
Yeah.
venue. I'm just excited. Like first of all, I'm gonna have my wedding dress, bridesmaid dress in the crowd ready.
Yeah, I hope we get some episodes though to for like a
Yeah, I
build
feel like
up
we are.
for it, so I think it's gonna be good. I do want to see who's gonna be the best man. That should be watch JJ come
I
back. He's the best man. That'd be crazy.
keep that man off the stage. I'm not playing. Keep that man. He's trying to find himself. They said he out here doing
Yeah.
something. So let him
Um,
do what he need to do. Let him get a picture of the wedding. He's actually
yeah.
he's not invited nowhere near Layla at the shit that he said.
Yeah, that's
I will
crazy.
never
Yeah.
forget that. And he
That's
didn't even
true. Yeah, he was
and
crazy.
he and they had to help him how to apologize. Boy, bye. Don't come back.
Yeah.
Take your JJ and JJ at somewhere else, bro. Don't come near us, man. I'm not
Yeah, I
playing.
don't think we're gonna see JJ at all anymore. He's done.
Yes. He won't come back in season 7. Let me stop. I'm
I'm
like,
like,
hey,
that'd be crazy.
it will be unserious. But honestly, what is your opinions about like oh I didn't even say what's your rating for this episode. That's actually nuts.
I think I gave it probably like an 8 out of 10 because it was a solid episode. It wasn't a bad episode.
Yeah.
Um, there was no patient, stupid Miko storyline. No, there was none of that. So that was a plus. Um, and yeah, I mean everything flowed pretty well. I love seeing
Mhm.
all the Jasher stuff. I love seeing Jamie get the job with Layla. I love
Yeah,
this Olivia. Jordala was amazing. So I think it was a pretty solid
it was very
episode.
good. It was good. Whatever
Yeah.
A minuses and percentages like 89, maybe 88, something like that. That's what I gave this episode. It was nice. And yeah, I'm honestly we're excited for next episode, which is the musical Romeo and Juliet
Yeah,
with
I
the
can.
Crenshaw.
Well, that's gonna, Although it was good seeing Darnell again,
Oh yeah, Darnell. Yeah.
like
No, hold on.
he needs to come
Okay.
back.
Okay. No, what was unserious to me was a Darnell dapping Wade up as if he knew his man.
No,
I
but they
was
had just
like,
met. They had just met though. Like you know how draft
but
all draft players probably end up getting introduced to each other and they meeting,
yeah,
talking.
but like
But it's
he
kind of
don't know
crazy.
Wade T. He don't know Wade T. Wade was all in the damn news.
That's true. We should have known. Like we should have at least had like a fake Spencer and Darnell talk or something like that.
Yeah,
But they're
I
kind
do
of
like
cool now.
the
They're kind
talk.
of cool now, so they're better. So they're not like enemies anymore, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, but we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm just excited. 'Cause I feel like this season it's been doing amazing for a lot of some characters,
yeah,
and then we have the ones that are dragging. And
yeah,
I already
big
know who I
time.
already know one storyline that's dragging, and it's obviously ends with patience because my patience is running low, no pun intended.
Nah, mine's too.
And I think the next few episodes we're gonna be obviously seeing the case. I mean the court case of patience and Miko. Miko win. Stop and some stop playing.
That's crazy.
No, I'm not. No, send Miko to jail. I'm just gonna be happy to see Courtney
She's
back
gonna
on the
get
screen
out.
though.
She's not getting out of jail. I mean, she's gonna get out of jail. Like that's gonna be crazy.
Miko's gonna go to
She's
jail
gonna
and be
show up at the
like,
wedding. I know that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna show up at the wedding or kidnap somebody
no,
at the
no,
wedding. She
no. She
kidnapping
must have.
somebody.
You ain't even doubling down on it. Like, who's she gonna drag out this wedding?
Why is she gonna get Layla? She gonna get Layla. They got to find her and bring her to the altar and watch. That's what's gonna happen. Yep.
Her 90 to an early 100-pound ass is gonna drag Layla out, and
Well,
nobody's
she
gonna
gonna
pull her
drug her or
back.
something. She gonna watch. She gonna do something.
No, I don't
What's
need
his name? What's his name? That we haven't seen him in a while.
Orion.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
watch.
No,
They
no, no,
plotting. They plotting right now. To
no,
watch.
no. They're plotting on patience because patience. That's Ryan's new bestie. Apparently, is patience. Like
Yeah.
she said, Ryan taught me how to fight. Ryan taught me how to kick. Ryan taught me how to spin. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
So no, but keep her out the way. Like no, low key, she might try to do something else to patience, and then they look like, nah, none of my watch. She gonna get the gun. She gonna get the gun out of the closet and be like, put her down, and then we're gonna get the wedding right after that.
That's
It's gonna
good.
be a
That'd
good.
be crazy.
It would, but also it would show that Layla about that life, which she already is. She gonna clap. She gonna say, you know what? I'm tired of y'all shooting my people and my business, my employees. I'm about
Yo,
to shoot y'all
imagine
asses.
Layla just going crazy like that and just shooting
Nah,
Ryan in
she
there,
gonna
like,
right. She like, I knew I couldn't trust you. Shoot his feet. Shoot his feet.
yeah.
He like, Layla, no. I'm like, yeah, shoot that mother. But anyways, listen, we're unserious. Ignore everything we just said for the last 2 minutes. We were just
Yeah.
making good. But
Oh my
yes,
God.
keep her away from Layla in the wedding. Like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
You've been fighting for our lives to get this wedding. We're not playing no games. So everybody else keep that bullshit outside the door. Patiently, you think that somebody's walking, following you, go to the corner store and tell somebody to call the police.
Yeah. Well, I
That's
mean,
not
there's
something up for
definitely
us.
something is definitely gonna happen. Like, there's always something that's happening on a wedding day or something like that where there's gonna be drama or
Really?
something. Like, when's the last time you seen like a perfect, like when there was a couple that needed to get married and they just got married with no troubles, nothing happened.
I feel like it's gonna have to not be like I feel like everything's gonna happen earlier that episode. Then like I just don't expect it. No,
Yeah.
who no everybody stay down. We're gonna have this gonna be our final good wedding. Like everything's gonna be perfectly fine. We learned from like the other 3 to 4 mistakes. We don't
Yeah,
have time for that. But yes, that was our discussion. Let us know your ratings for this episode. What was your opinions? What did you like? What did you dislike? Are you excited for the Romeo and Juliet
bro.
Hood edition from Crenshaw with Dion? Um,
That's crazy.
Because Dion has anxiety, but he about to
Yeah.
go on stage in front of everybody.
Yeah, bro, I'm not looking forward to this episode. They
Yeah.
wild with this.
Yeah, we
They're
once
wasting the
again
whole episode on this.
we're running low on time. And what if we didn't get renewed? And
Yeah, they really.
we didn't even have an All American actual play of like the students being in
Yeah,
plays.
right? Like, nah, they really crazy. I
They're not
don't know
fucking
what they was
serious.
thinking.
They're not
Yeah.
serious. So until next time, y'all,
Peace.
I fucking play.